Hello everyone, it's really good to see you here. So today we are going to solve a Leetcode problem, which is rotate image. So what we have to do is we have given an n cross n 2D matrix and we have to rotate it by 90 degrees clockwise. So let's see the approach. So let's suppose we have this given matrix. Now what we can do is you can see that after rotating it 90-degree clockwise, what we get is this 1 goes here, this 4 goes here, this 7 goes here, and rest all also like rotate accordingly. So how we can approach this problem is that using a very simple trick. So what firstly we do, we just take the transpose of this matrix. So transpose means firstly this one is a column, so all the like all the column become rows and rows become column. So let's suppose this is one column, so it is now a row. This is the second column, it become the second row, and this is the third column, it become the third row. So this is how we make the transpose of a matrix. Now what we do here after doing the transpose, what we do, we just swap the elements. So let's suppose 1 is swapped with 7, then 2 is swapped with 8, and then 3 is swapped with 9. So what it does is like you got this, which is basically the required answer. So firstly we have to make the transpose of the given matrix, and then we have to swap this particular element. So I is constant, and what we do, let's suppose this is a left pointer and this is a right pointer, so we swap each left and right pointer. And this is not only applicable for, let's suppose this is a 3 cross 3 matrix. Let's suppose we have a matrix like this, so these all line represents the column of it. So what we do, let's suppose this is the left, this is the right. So firstly we swap these elements, then we decrement our left as here and increment our left. So left goes from 0 to 1, right comes from n to n minus 1, and so on. So this is the whole process that is going on, and at the end of it we just got a resultant as our answer. So in this case left is here, right is here, after that left reach here and right reach here. So at this position we can also see that since 4 is swapped with 4 itself, so we got the same element there. So this is the overall approach. Now let's dive into the coding part of it. So n is representing the size of the matrix, and what we do firstly for traversing like each matrix element, so traversal is basically this. So let's suppose if we didn't consider let's suppose if we didn't consider this diagonal element, so what we do, let's suppose our I pointer is at this position, so this is I pointer, and what we do, we start the j from here, so that is I plus 1, and we go till this position and we swap all these elements, and then we increment our I. So now I reach here, so let's suppose I is at this position, now I reach here. So what we do at this point also, we just go from I plus 1, so from here till here, so these elements got swapped, and in this way this is also swapped when I reach at this position. So you're getting, let's suppose this is a 3 cross 3 matrix, each have some element. So what we are basically doing is, if I is initially at this position, that let's suppose 0, then these elements got swapped with these elements, then I reach at this position, then these elements got swapped with these elements, and again at the last one got swapped with itself. So this got swapped with itself because that's the only number. So this is how the traversal is done. So the code is simple. You start a counter of I equal to 0 till n, and in that a nested second loop, which is like let's suppose j is going from I plus 1 till n, and then we just swap matrix of ij with ji. And after having this transpose matrix, what we do, we just take two pointers, left and right. So left is 0 initially and right is n minus 1. So we do this while loop till the point left is less than right. And what we do here is that since our I is constant in each position, so for each ith value we just swap the matrix I left element with matrix I right element. And after that, we just increment left counter and decrement the right counter. And we are done. So let's try to submit this up. So yes, this is the approach to solve the problem, rotate image. And if you want to access the code, then you can check the GitHub link given in the description. And before going anywhere, do like, share and subscribe to this channel. And this is it. Thanks for watching.